So today's video is this makeover. So we're just gonna jump into it. The first product is the Smashbox Photo Something Finish Primer, I think. And then I'm gonna use the NYX eyebrow gel to do her eyebrows. This is in the color Espresso. I haven't done a voiceover in like forever, so I hope I can remember all the products. Normally I just talk through it, so I'm gonna do this voiceover for you guys because we were like talking and playing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So yeah. So now I'm going to clean her eyebrows with the Measurable Difference palette, and this palette don't have names for their concealers, but I chose this palette because it's really creamy and I just love the concealers on this palette. They just work really beautiful on any like skin type and skin tone. So I'm just going to clean up her eyebrows with this concealer. Once that is on, I'm just going to go ahead and rub it all out so that it can look even. And then I'm going to use the Smashbox, and this is the under eye primer, and I'm just going to prime under her eyes before I do her full face. Then I'm going to use the Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer, and I'm just going to go ahead and prime her lids. So I'm going to use this MAC palette, and I'm going to take this first color, which is called Saddle, and I'm going to use this as a transition color. And this palette is called the 15 Warm Neutral palette. You guys know I love this palette. I use it a lot. Next, I'm going to take this L'Oreal True Match powder and use this just to kind of set that concealer that's underneath her eyes, well, her eyebrows. Using the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to take that dark color called Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to use that to deepen her crease. And I'm just changing between brushes to kind of clean it up and make sure the edges is nice and smooth. I'm also going to use the color Raw Sienna to kind of clean up the inner corners of the eyes because I don't want that to be too smoky. Next, I'm going to take that MAC palette and I'm going to use the color Dark Brew, and I'm going to put that on top and also inside the crease. And then we're going to use that really dark color, and it's called Dance in the Dark. And I'm going to use that to kind of deepen the crease even more, and you can see how dark it gets and everything. And I'm just going in between brushes to make sure that is also blended out very well. And make sure you get like right there by the lash line. Using the e.l.f. glitter glue, I'm going to place that on the lid first, and then I'm going to take the color by MAC, which is called Amber Lights, and I'm going to place that right on top of the glitter glue to make sure it sticks and make sure it's all bright and pretty and glowy. And you also want to make sure that gold color blends into that darker color to create a nice transition shadow or look. Oh, that was a lot to say. So I'm just blending it out to make sure it's really nice and blended. Sorry, my head was all in the way. So I'm going to take this little liner glitter thing from NYX, and this is in a gold shade. I will place the color down below, and I'm just going to place that all over the lid. The liner glitters are so much easier to work with than actual glitter, so that's why I chose this, and it's easier to do a wing liner on top of the glitter versus just the big chunky glitters. Next, I'm taking that Smashbox primer again, and I'm going to go ahead and place that all over her face using a brush. And this is the e.l.f. like stippling brush, by the way. Taking these two foundations, the MAC foundation and the Dream Mousse or Velvet foundation, I'm going to mix them together, and I found her shade. It looks a little red, but once it kind of just sets and dries, it actually matches her skin perfectly. So I just used those two and mixed them together and just plopped those on and blended it out and all that jazz. Now I'm just taking this beauty blender and I'm going to just dab all over her face to get all the excess foundation and make sure everything is nice and set and even. You want to do this so your makeup is not all like splotchy or anything. So I wanted to add these little tails to the gold part, so I just kind of like swooped it like a wing, like a cut crease wing kind of thing. I don't know what I'm saying, but you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm just extending the gold like a tail wing thing from the lid. I'm not like extending all of it, just one little part. I don't know, I was just getting really creative with this. I didn't know like exactly what to do, and she just wanted me to do whatever I kind of wanted to do. So you can kind of see what I did there. Now I'm going to use this L'Oreal cream liner, and I'm just going to give her a wing. Like I said, it's kind of hard to do a wing liner over glitter, but this made it a little bit easier. It was still a little tricky, so just take your time. So now I'm going back into that palette. I'm going to take this other concealer and I'm going to highlight her under her eyes and her nose and her forehead with this concealer because I just love, like I said, how they blend out and they're not over drying also. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia concealer kit, and I'm going to use that espresso color to contour with. I didn't want to give her a really crazy contour because she has a small face and her face is already pretty contoured, so I just want to just kind of add to it. Next, I'm going to use this e.l.f. spray in that same beauty blender and go ahead and buff out those concealers and make sure everything is nice and blended and there's no crazy edges of the concealer. And I'm just using this concealer brush, this contour brush from Sincero, and I'm just going to blend out her contour. Now I'm going to set everything with this Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to set under her eyes first, and then I set the rest of her face with this powder also. Using the BH Cosmetics contour palette, you guys know this is my only contour.
I'm hungry.
And I'm going to go ahead and
Fancy myself.
She's just being so extra, guys. She wanted to pose for you guys. Using the Pixie spray, I'm going to go ahead and spray her face to help all those powders settle.
I know my lips look ashy as hell, but look at this. I look pretty. I love it. Ooh.
Stop looking at it.
I can't. I'm looking at the camera. I'm trying to look cute for the camera so you can have funny videos to, you know. Eu falo português.
With popcorn or something? Now I'm going to use these Glamour lashes and my Mary Kay mascara to set her lashes before I place the false lashes. Now I'm going to use my favorite blush by MAC, the Raisin blush. I really love this blush. And then I'm going to take the Anastasia kit and use this bronze highlighter to highlight her cheeks and everywhere else while she's eating on popcorn. Using that same dark color, I'm going to place that underneath her bottom lashes to kind of smoke that out a bit. And then I'm just going to hit her bottom lashes with my same mascara. Lastly, I'm going to spray her face with this Smashbox primer mist, and this is just going to help her makeup set. And I'm going to use the NYX lingerie, and I can't remember the name of this one, so I'm just going to place it down below. And I'm just going to do her lips. We're going to line her lips with this color first before placing the second color in. So next I'm going to use the color by One Sweet Honeybee. I'm going to list that color down below because I don't remember that one either. And I'm just going to put that in the middle, and that is it. Just a few final touches and she's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more makeover videos, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, to help us get to 1,000 subscribers. And I hope you guys love this video, and I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.